I have a confession to make. I didn't make a video for this week, and now I gotta get one done really quick. So, here we go. Now, I get this out of a box. What do we got here? A bunch of stuff. Let's do something with this. We'll start with this thing. What's this thing? I don't know. Looks like maybe a portal. What are we gonna do with it? We're gonna make it better. First, let's cut it in half. That was a dramatic reenactment, because the first time through, I forgot to press the record button. So now what do? We're going to cut these out. My first thought was I would cut these out, put a light behind it, and it shine through to look really cool, but you know what? That takes too much time. So, second plan, I'll just cut a circle out of this plastic stuff, and then wedge it in between the two shapes, and it's going to make a really cool looking portal. So I don't want to glue the shapes back together again, so instead I'm going to use some magnets. Itty bitty little magnets. Look at that. So I'm going to put a magnet on one side, and then a magnet on the other side. And I use this pencil, which has glue on the end of it. Can't use it as a pencil anymore. To push down on the magnets, you know, with the glue on them. But there I go again. I just cleaned that thing off. So anyway, you got to get magnets on both sides, and you're using super glue, and the glue gets all over everything. Man, got it on my fingers, and back to the pencil. Can't use my X-Acto knife because it's metal and it falls apart. Sandwich that in there, and let's get the other piece, sandwich it together. Looks really good, and bam! Look at that. Pretty cool. And I could even switch out the collars with different colored paper. Nice. What's next? I'm on a roll. So this is the gate from my graveyard. And here's what we're going to do, my graveyard project. And got that little backstop there, but it doesn't work because it keeps swinging open. So I get one of these little magnets, and I put it on one side, and here we go with the glue again. There it is. And then there's with a pencil again. And then with it on one side, I'm going to do it on the other side, and bam, it works the first time. It works the second time, and it's closed. So what's wrong with this? It falls over. Why? No weight. So I found this lug screw, and I'm going to use it as a weight. This is not my idea. Somebody else came up with this. I think Jeremy over at Black Magic Craft. Anyway, I'm doing it now. Look at this. Cool. Put some pliers in there, turn around, and this is while we practice and mess around with this stuff. I need to cut out a little bit more material so that it go flush. And then cut out a little piece of chipboard, some hot glue, and bam, done. Look at it, standing up just perfect. What's wrong with this? Look at these. They're supposed to be stalagmites. They look like something that come out of a Tiffany display store. What do? Bam, a little bit of black magic wash. And done. Looking great. Look at that. What's this? This is the sarcophagus from my Wraith video. It needed a body, so I 3D printed one. Now he's in there. Look at that. But you know what we need to do? We should absolutely paint this guy. That's right, paint him. So the first thing I'm going to do is put a little bit of gray primer on him. Yep, there we go. A little bit. Now, if you guys are like me, you paint like Muppets dance. It's like a barely controlled seizure in a paint store. But you do you, baby, and I'll do me. And a little bit of red here. I did go back and change that up to a different color, I think. Later, but anyway, here we go. He's going to be in a box. Nobody's going to see him. Done. And this is what we got done in a really short period of time. And there we go. We got the stalagmites, the columns in the back there. We've got our little portal and our graveyard gate. And we've also got this guy. And he's dead. All right, well, it was a short video. It was a rough week. Subscribe, blah, blah, blah. Have fun, keep crafting. And we'll see you next week. And hug a Muppet. Makes you feel better. It works for me.